Good evening, brothers and sisters. Very happy to be here. Very happy to be concentrating on this magnitude of show. Brothers and sisters, we're in a time now where we have to be steadfast, always said unmovable, and always abounding in the work of God, the work that God has put before us, you and I, the work that God has put here before us. And we have to be cognizant of our purpose here. If we're not cognizant of our purpose, it'll never happen. We have to be cognizant. Nothing's going to drop down in our lap from heaven on high to bless us with any kind of liberation or what have you that we're facing today. I just want you to know that. It's very important that we understand exactly what's going on. Because if you and I can't get some understanding, that's the thing we have to have some understanding. If we can't get some understanding of what's going on, then we're on the losing end. We're on the losing end of history. We're on the losing end of liberation. We're on the losing end of our own psychological deliverance. Because right now, the black man is not in so much of a physical warfare, but it's a psychological warfare. In the light that the enemy still runs every area of our lives. And that is not because he has to or because he's the enemy he has right. But it's the fact that we will not submit to God. We will not submit to the blueprint that's going to liberate black men and women. And we have too much mercy on brothers and sisters. When we know that they're in the wrong, we have too much mercy. And so God wants us to be prudent. When we speak out the truth, he wants us to be transparent, right? He desires us to be that. Brothers and sisters, if you can't trust yourself, how can you expect to trust anyone else? You have to be able to trust your own emotions. You have to be able to do that. And so I'm very happy to be here. And it's for this reason that I am here, to give you the truth. Because I know that you need the truth. You need the truth. The truth is the only thing that's going to set you free. See? So my desire, my prayer is that you will learn the things that we have before you. And that you will learn the things that the Spirit is saying to the churches. That you yourself will learn. You will learn. And as you can see, we're having some difficulty. Nonetheless, we're going to continue on with our show. If that comes up, we'll let it come up. If not, we're going to continue on. Because the most important thing is to get the truth out. That's the most important thing. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, we have Prince Imhotep University. And Prince Imhotep University is an online study that you can have on your own. If you do this online study, you'll be able to... you see that the theme is back now. If you have this online study, you'll be able to graduate with the curricula and certified training and degree for holistic medicine. So don't forget about it. You often say that there's, what are we doing in this time set? That's what you say. You ask us, what is the Nation of Islam doing in this set time? But we have a lot of things that we're doing. You just got to get on board. You got to get on board with what we're doing. We have a lot of things that we are doing. You just got to get on board. So don't forget, you got Prince Imhotep University. And brothers and sisters, I put this in the top chat right on the right-hand side. So you don't have any excuse. No excuse whatsoever. Also, brothers and sisters, we have African-centered medicine and psychiatry. There's no sense in you going anywhere else getting some treatment when you can get the treatment that's kindred to your culture. Is that right or wrong? African people need African treatment. African people need African medicines, right, to handle what they're dealing with, handle what they're going through. So I just want to tell you that we have those things for you. Also, we have holistic practice, holistic medicine. You can reach us there anytime. Any question that you have, all you have to do is call us up and ask us. So that information is put out for you. That information is certainly put out for you. Now, brothers and sisters, we're living in a very difficult time. The time we're living in is very difficult. We have to be ready. We have to be ready. God challenges us. And that's the God in you and the God in me, brothers and sisters. Because you see God every day. You just don't know it. You don't know it because your mainframe has been destroyed by the oppressive power that we are involved with today. So for that reason, you don't know it. My job is to bring you back to your consciousness. That's my job. I got to bring you back. My job is to bring you back. So I desire to do that. Just do that single thing to bring you back, so you'll understand who God is. So you'll understand the affirmation of black women and black men. The desire for you to understand that. You have to understand it. If you don't understand it, then no one else is going to understand it. You can't direct anyone else. You never direct anyone else if you're not willing to accept who you are and be able to redirect yourself. We have to redirect ourselves from this problem, this quagmire that we find ourselves in once the white man had invaded our land. So we have to be wise to it, brothers and sisters. And I want you to understand something. Everything you say is not going to go well over everyone. I want you to understand that. Some people are not fit to speak the truth, but certainly black people don't want to hear the truth when they hear it. And we have to speak staunch truth today. If we can't speak truth, it won't last. We have to speak truth, because it's the truth that should set you free, brothers and sisters. It's the truth that's going to deliver you. It's the truth that's going to set you free. So we have a job to do, brothers and sisters. God has you and I on this earth with a purpose. You don't even have to wonder what the purpose is. You don't have to wonder. God has already told you what the purpose is. The Master has already showed you. He's already told you what your purpose is. You just got to step into your power. Our problem today is that we don't want to step into the power of God because we don't identify ourselves as gods. That's the problem. And even when the word says it, the word tells us, doesn't it? It says that ye are little gods. You know what the word says, brothers and sisters? The word says ye are little gods. Is that right or wrong? So we've got to get wise. In this day and time, you and I have got to get wise. We've got to be wise. It won't work. One word. You can't hide under the white man. You can't hide in the white man, and you can't hide behind the white man. God has a job for you to do, and only you can do the job that God has set for you. You have to understand that. You have to understand that. So I thank God for the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad for doing his job to give us salvation, to give us direction. Because without him, you and I wouldn't be sitting in this facet that we're sitting in today. Integration did not bless you with independence. It was separation that blessed you with independence, and the repercussions of integration that set you and I as independent. We still have to build black businesses. We still have to build a temple, right? To be able to hear the word of God. We still have to build one man, one woman at a time to change the influence of this world. We got to go in our communities and redo our houses. We do that, we can handle homelessness. We have to go and reorganize the food in our priorities in our community. If we do that, we can take care of hunger. We have to have our own stores where we donated clothes that will clothe the naked, right? We have to do those things. Then we have to create a job and workforce in our community. Because now brothers and sisters can work from home. It's not hard, brothers and sisters. We just got to listen, believe, and depend on the Almighty God who sits high and looks low. Is that right or wrong? Who understands everything that the black man is going through. You don't think Jesus, a black man, went through the same thing you're going through? Why, you're out of your mind. The white man hung Jesus. I said he hung Jesus, didn't he? He'll hang you too. He'll hang you too. So we got to be wise. It's time for us to open our minds and to be steadfast and unmovable, always abounding in the work of God, right? Because we have to do that. We have to do that. We have to be always abounding in the work of God. Isn't that the thing that cost Jesus his life? Yeah, brothers and sisters, that's the very thing that cost Jesus his life. We have to be abounding in the work of God, which is found in Jesus, right? The example that he left, the life he lived, right? And the death by which he would die, right, would be a foretelling for everyone that will stand, right, in the power of God, that the devil will come for your life. Is that right or wrong? And the Holy Scriptures understood this because it said, I'd send you out as sheep before the slaughter and lamb before the shearer. Is that right or wrong? So, brothers and sisters, we have a job to do. We have the job to do. The white man can't do our job because he don't know who God is. It's the white man, your friend, who got you in trouble. He got you in trouble, right? You trusted him, and he put chains around your neck and chains on your wrists, chains around your ankles. Is that right or wrong? So we gotta have some understanding. You and I have to understand where we're going. And we can't pivot on the truth. We got to be actual. We can't pivot on the truth. Now, brothers and sisters, I have to tell you, I'm having some trouble right now trying to take this link and send it over to Facebook. Yeah, I'm having some trouble because the devil don't want me to do it. He don't want me to do it, so it's making it very difficult for me. Making it very, very difficult for me. But we have to get